Welcome to the Fermented Homestead. If you're new here, my name is Anna, and on this channel I'm sharing our journey of learning how to turn our home into a homestead. Today I'm going to try and get some chicks. I'm not sure exactly when I'm going to post this video, but right now we're probably about 2 weeks into the whole, toilet paper debacle. We'll call it that. If you've been watching my channel for a little while, you know that my meat birds got completely wiped out and destroyed in one afternoon. And so now I've ordered the meat birds online. I ordered a bunch of them, and they're going to be hatching on the 14th of April and one other day. I can't remember the next one. But I still want some more egg layers. So I've been trying to get them at my local store, and every time I try and go in there, it's like the gal that works in the chicken department is because I've been talking to her, and she's an awesome person, and been getting to know her and stuff, and she just looks at me and she's like, "You have no idea what just happened. Everybody just comes in and just wipes out all the chickens like instantly." So I'm gonna be one of the first ones in line to do that, and because I asked her if she could hold some chickens aside for me, she said she couldn't. So I need to get the actual temporary home for these little guys or gals, hopefully, all set up. And I should have done that last night, but I didn't. So now we gotta do that. All my raised beds, got them ready. Okay, so we got these galvanized tubs, and thankfully it's been turned upside down, so it shouldn't be too wet, and it's just gonna have some condensation on the inside that we need to wipe off. Now let's get this in the garage, shall we? They're going in here with these big guys, but obviously in their own container, because these ones are so big they'll pick on them and they'll just be mean to them. Chick feed go in here. The time has come. I don't know why I said that. The time's been here. I just need to make better use of it. There we go. Would you look at that? There actually is enough room in here. This thing just continues to get more and more condensation built up on the inside. So I think I need to just do something for like a half an hour, let it come up to room temperature, or at least the temperature that's in here, which is actually fairly warm. It's actually fairly warm, so it's not going to be a huge issue. So gonna let that be, and now we're gonna get these established chicks all fed. We're gonna get the water and the feed set up for these new ones, the hopeful new ones. We don't even know if we're gonna get any, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try my darndest. I'm gonna try like it's a pack of Costco toilet paper. There's very little information on fermenting feed in its more specifics, especially in the brooder, that I've been able to find online. If you guys have any information on how to do this, please let me know, because I use the scratch and peck feed and I like to ferment it, and I'm just trying to figure it out, ratios and all that kind of stuff, because on the website and all the guides and stuff it just says to free feed, but it's like you can't free feed fermented food. You need to start with something. You need to have a base number to start with. And then also it just says that they would consume less feed than normal, so even if you go like ahead or look at different numbers and things like that, I mean, I'm trying to figure it out. So I have 26 chicks in there, and I'm getting ready. I've started fermenting. These two bottom buckets are 10 cups of feed, and I just covered them with water. So we're gonna see how that goes, and if I figure out how to do this fermenting feed in the brooder, I'm gonna let you guys know, just hopefully so other people don't have to go through the irritation that I'm going through right now. And so this thing is the best solution that I've come up with for the brooder. I know once I get it outside, I'm probably gonna use a bowl or just throw it out on the grass like a lot of people do, but you can't do that in the brooder because it's messy and it's stinky. So I just use this, and I just come through a couple times a day when I'm able to, and I push it down because it just doesn't go through the feeder. So I just have this spoon. I need to do it on the floor. And then it's down almost to the base here. I just want them to eat that, and then probably when I get back with the other chicks, I'm going to dump this bucket in here to give them more feed later on. The next step is to give them water. I need to get them, the new chicks, water, and I also need to get the older chicks water as well. So all I'm gonna do is about a tablespoon to 2 tablespoons in a gallon of water. This is about a gallon of water. And the other one I know is a gallon of water. So we're just gonna do that and I'll be right back. So now that we have all of the water for both sets of birds, if you guys don't know, this here is the best, it's upside down, but because I don't want the water to flow out. But this here feeder is the best feeder that we've been able to find that works in a brooder with the pine shavings. The pine shavings stay out of it almost completely. There's still a little bit, you got to do a little bit of cleanup and maintenance to it, but not very much, and certainly not what something like this would do, because it has just the higher lip and it has the higher just everything. But when they're teeny tiny and little, they can't reach these, so you can't do it when they're little. And it's not such an issue when they're teeny tiny. It's once they start to get big and they start to scratch and root around and all that kind of stuff, that's when it becomes an issue. So now that it's been as much time as I am able to allow, I'm gonna wipe this one out again. And then we're gonna fill it up with pine shavings here. And then, so all I do with these pine shavings is, you just kind of sprinkle it in there. Just kind of enough to cover the middle. Sorry if this is terribly, whatever. Okay, so we got that. And then next we're gonna go ahead and get everything set up inside the brooder. Right now I'm gonna go ahead and use this brooder, and then probably at some point once they get a little bit older, I'm gonna go ahead and switch it to the heat lamp, or possibly even tomorrow, who knows. So I'm gonna get this kind of low, nothing crazy. Like I said, it's probably crazy, but they're teeny. Okay, and this time I'm going to make sure that I get it plugged in and warmed up before they actually get here. So that's what it looks like in here. Probably move it around a little bit, kind of experiment with it, but that's kind of generally what we're going to be starting with today. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to attempt to brave the wilds of Coastal Supply Store, Coastal Farm and Ranch, whatever you want to call it, and I'll bring you back when we know if I have succeeded in my quest for birds or if I have failed miserably and come home with my head held low and order them online. Hopefully order them online. That's the one reason I'm going to the store, because like all the birds online, like they're almost wiped out too, all the way out to like May, June, some of them even August. Like the one that I really want, the Coco Moran, the French Coco Moran, because I want the really dark eggs, those ones are August, like the end of summer before you can even get them, so you're not going to get any dark eggs until next year. So I'm going to attempt to get some today. I think they're supposed to have them in, and then we'll just kind of see how it goes. I want to get the pretty egg colors. I want to get the blues and the greens and the browns, and they had them available in the store. I just never picked them up. I was like, oh, I'll just get them later. Yeah, then this all started. So this kind of ruined my plans that I've had for a long time on getting chicks, but we're gonna make the best of it and we're gonna make it work. So we'll see you then. Okay, so we're back from the farm store. My trip was mostly successful. I was the first one there in line, but they only had 2 of the kinds of chickies that I wanted. They're so cute sounding. I got, let's see, it was a dominant copper Moran and a color pack, which until today I thought was just like an assortment of different ones, but apparently it's a breed. And these ones, I picked these ones up right as they got them from the actual farm store. So this time I'm going to take the extra step of making sure I dip their beaks in the water and the food so they can find it. Okay, so we got here. And adorably, they're black, hard to see. Okay, let me lift one up here. They're so little. Look how little he is. He's so squishy. Okay, so these are the dominant copper Morans, I think is what they called them. So all we do They're so cute. I'm sorry. I can't contain myself. Okay, so we're going to take these little ones here. And we're going to dip their beaks in the water here. There we go. In the food. And I'm going to do the same thing, but I want to make sure I have 2 hands to do it so I can do it properly. So I just wanted to show you what I was doing. Okay, and so the next one is color pack. And there it is. And we're just going to do the same thing with these ones. That is all that we're going to have for today. I'm going to go ahead and bring you back tomorrow, just right ahead of this, so that I can show you the other ones I was able to pick up. There's a bunch more coming tomorrow, and I'll bring you back then. So it has been probably about three or 4 days, and I wasn't able to get everything, all the chicks that I wanted to get, and so I've had to kind of go back each morning. Hold that thought. I've had to go back to the farm store each morning and just to get the chicks, and I have to show up there at like early in the morning and sit there and wait, and then they let me in there, and then I can pick out whichever ones that I want to get. The first day or two, I think I was the first one there, and then today I wasn't the first one there, and I had to wait, and it took me quite a while, and I had to go to actually 2 different farm stores. So we have the original ones that were in there, the color packs, and we got the color packs, and we got the cocoa black, or the dominant copper Morans. And then this time I ended up getting, or yesterday, one of the other times, whatever, I got Americanas. I got 6 Americanas. I got 6 of each of those ones. So then what we got today from the same store that I typically go to are lavender Orpingtons. I got 6 lavender Orpingtons. And these little guys are so cute! I mean, can you even stand it? These things are just incredible. They're so cute, and they're still egg-shaped. My husband pointed that out to me yesterday when we were looking at them. He's like, they're still egg-shaped. So let's get these all dipped in here. Ah, more chicks. I'm a crazy chicken lady now. It's official. I have 60 egg-laying chickens. Just dip in their beak, and then I'm putting them underneath the heat source there. And none of them have had a hard time finding food. I try and dip them in the food, but... oh my gosh. And these ones are the first set that I've had that were a straight run. So these are the lavender Orpingtons, and these are a straight run. So I'm hoping to get a few roosters. Okay, so next is the country store. The Cenex, the whatever you want to call it. And so these ones, we got Starlight Green Eggers. These ones are a hybrid. I only got 4 of these ones because they're really expensive. But they said they lay, most of them, they're hybrids, so it's not 100% sure what you're going to get. But they said that the ones that they've seen lay like a mint green egg. And then we got 6 of the French Copper Moran. I have been wanting this one. And these ones are pretty pricey too, so I don't know how much I'm actually going to get. And these were a straight run, so these ones I can breed later on. So I'm going to bring you in here and show you underneath all of this stuff here just how many chicks this crazy chicken lady has gotten. So I'm very blessed and very thankful that as of yet, this whole experience, I've only had 1 chick die. I had the 20 of them that got wiped out by predators, but I've only had 1 chick actually die from, like, you know, natural causes and whatnot. The rest of them have been really good. I think that's about it for this week's session of the Crazy Chicken Lady, and I'm just going to go ahead and head on out of here. I got other stuff I got to get done. So we'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this living vicariously, or if you're a fellow crazy chicken lady or chicken dude, let me know in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and we will see you next time for obviously a lot more chicken fun, as well as building gardens and fermenting and all kinds of amazing fun things that we got going on coming up here. So we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.